Good morning, degenerates, and welcome to another episode of Boring Crypto IO, a place where I read you the boring crypto news every morning, Monday through Friday, so you don't have to. My name is Not Important, and I'm your host. Let's rock and roll. SEC to target crypto firms operating as qualified custodians. Binance withdrawals and BUSD redemption surge post Paxos crackdown. And today, CPI numbers coming out at 8:30 a.m. on the Eastern. US CPI numbers could trigger a sell signal for Ethereum price and catalyze a 17% crash. With that being said, I don't know how important this story really is. I just wanted you guys to be aware that CPI numbers are coming out this morning and could potentially cause some volatility in the market, as it does per usual. So let's go ahead and get into it. Market cap. All right, we are back over 1 trillion, y'all. Just barely. Yeah, just barely. 8 billion over 1 trillion. Bitcoin dominance at 41.8%. ETH 18.3. Gwei at 14. Everything's kind of looking sideways right now, guys. Jesus, Ethereum's down 8% on the week. I mean, dips are for buying, right? BNB down, BNB down 11%. I'm assuming that has something to do with the recent news that's been coming out. Anything else super significant? Cardano down 7, but back up at 2.25 for the day. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Shib. Yeah, everything's kind of holding steady after the big pullback we had. Again, with the CPI numbers coming out this morning, keep an eye on that volatility. Let's see what happens with that. Bitcoin. Well, like, you know, it looks just like it did yesterday. Here's what we have found, though. We have found support at that 21,365 level. We wicked down to it, almost here, and then again, pretty much touched it on a wick and bounced back up. We are now back above the 21,764 level, which we were hoping would be support here, and we broke down. But now we're back above it. Let's see if it holds. You know, again, I'm stumbling over my words, but it's just there's not really a lot to talk about when it comes to it's a 4-hour chart right now, guys. This is the same stuff that, you know, we've been looking at for the last couple of days. With the CPI numbers coming out, again, look for volatility. Could be swings anywhere from 21 back up to 22.36. I don't think we're going to get up above this week. If we do, maybe heading into the weekend, if we do decide to tick up. But yeah, this is a range I'm looking for volatility right now, that just because of support resistance here and not a lot going on in between. So anyways, 22,336 down to 21, basically. Ethereum, same thing. We found support around that 1485 level. We bounced, and now we're coming up and finding support, which looked like it was a support level around here at around exactly 15, which was support back here in January 18th. Wicked down to it on the 14th. So this might become a decent support level. Keep your eyes on it. Again, if we do get volatility, the swings I'm looking for 14,000 back up to 1542, right here in this range somewhere. All right, so keep your guys' eyes on that. This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Trade at your own risk. Crypto is heavily volatile. Do your own research. Trade conservatively. Tight stop losses. All the same stuff I say every day, guys. All right, let's get to news. Here's what I got for you today. SEC to target crypto firms operating as qualified custodians. If a majority of the 5-member SEC panel votes in favor of the draft proposal, it will proceed to the next stage, which will be reviewed by other members of the SEC. The United States Securities and Exchange Commission is reportedly planning to propose new rule changes this week that could impact what services crypto firms can offer their clients. All right, no opinion today. We're just reading the news. Sorry, guys. According to the February 14th report from Bloomberg, citing people familiar with the matter, the securities regulator is working on a draft proposal that would make it difficult for crypto firms to hold digital assets on their clients' behalf as quote-unquote qualified custodians. This may, in turn, affect the many hedge funds, private equity firms, and pension funds that work alongside such crypto firms. According to those cited, a 5-member SEC panel will vote on February 15th on whether the proposal proceeds to the next stage. A majority vote, 3 out of 5, will be needed for the rest of the SEC to vote on the proposal officially. If approved, the proposal will be amended with feedback where necessary. And the slimeball himself talking. Yesterday, our division of examinations announced its blah blah blah. What tool bag, instead of just posting the quote, needed to put like this celebrity image quote together? Dude, these guys make me sick. These guys are supposed to be public servants. Any kind of political party, any kind of political figure. These guys are tools. You're not celebrities. No one cares about your face. No one cares what you look like. Sorry, I said no opinions, but this stuff makes me sick. I've had it with these people. All right. While the SEC has deliberated on what should be required to be a qualified custodian of cryptocurrencies since March 2019, people familiar with the matter said it isn't clear what specific changes the U.S. financial watchdog is seeking. If finalized, Bloomberg explained that some crypto firms might have to move their customers' digital asset holdings elsewhere. The report added that these financial institutions might be subject to surprise audits related to their custodial relationship or other ramifications. The news of Wednesday's vote proposal comes after a January 26 report from Reuters suggesting the SEC would soon pursue Wall Street investment advisors over how they've offered crypto custody to their clients. In recent days, the SEC has had its hands full with Paxos Trust, the issuer of the Binance USD stablecoin, which they believe is having issued as an unregistered security. Paxos said they would be prepared to vigorously litigate if necessary. All right. The SEC is going to make new laws, I guess. Whoop-de-doo, Basil. What do you guys think? Comments down below. Moving on. Binance withdrawals and BUSD redemptions surge post Paxos crackdown, which makes sense. Net outflows at the cryptocurrency exchange hit 788 million over the last 24 hours. However, Binance told Cointelegraph that funds are SAFU. Cryptocurrency exchange Binance has seen a surge of withdrawals over the last 24 hours as investors appear to be spooked over the recent news of regulatory action against Paxos and its stablecoin Binance USD. At the same time, the BUSD token has recorded significant redemptions with 342 million BUSD burned over the last 24 hours, according to Peck Shield. On February 12th, news broke that the United States Securities and Exchange Commission gave notice of potential enforcement action against Paxos. It alleged the stablecoin is an unregistered security, an assertion that Paxos denies. Data complied from blockchain intelligence platform Nansen show the Binance recorded 24-hour multi-chain token net outflows of 788.5 million, caused by outflows of 2.7 billion, exceeding inflows of around 1.97 billion. According to Dune Analytics data, it's the largest 24-hour net outflow since December 17th, when Binance's proof of reserve audits were removed from Auditor Mazur's website. A spokesperson for Binance told Cointelegraph that funds are SAFU, backed by a secure asset fund for users, echoing what Binance chief CZ said earlier on February 13th. The spokesperson added that exchange recently had a sell-off with more than 1 billion withdrawn in a 12-hour period, which it claims was managed with ease. We run a very simple business model, hold assets in custody and generate revenue from transaction fees, Binance said, adding, We take our responsibility as a custodian seriously and maintain a one-to-one backing for every user asset. Following the SEC's action and a reported tip-off from USD coin issuer Circle, the New York Department of Financial Services (NYDFS) ordered Paxos to halt the issuance of BUSD on February 13th. The outflows and token burns seemingly are a response to those events, which crypto users cashing out of the stablecoin over fears of further regulatory action. I'm not even looking at the words anymore. Binance's reserves harbor the largest amount of BUSD, holding 14.4 billion worth of the stablecoin, or around 90% of the 16.1 billion current market cap. The crypto exchange also has around $60 billion worth of reserves, with 22% made up of BUSD. I guess that would be something we expected. People, being told that they're not being issued BUSD anymore, so they're gonna swap it out. Not surprising. All right, guys, last but not least, US CPI numbers could trigger a sell signal for Ethereum price and a catalyst of a 17% crash. Potential opportunity for shorting, potential opportunity for buying the dip. Ethereum price sees a pressure mountain around 1490, with the monthly pivot for February under pressure. The bearish squeeze is becoming very clear now, as lower highs are being formed and price action is getting support for now from the monthly pivot. Should that pivot give way, a big area of roughly 17% could retreat, with pride action slipping below $1,300. Ethereum price could see this rally going back to square one. Ethereum price is thus not holding the best cards in this market's poker game, where, God, the wording of this article is ridiculous. Where the river, the card put on the tip, oh my God, sorry, I hate that. Look, just give us the news. Don't get fancy with your words. No one cares. Don't try and turn into, I don't know. All right, anyways. The last card put on the table while Texas Hold'em will be the inflation numbers on Tuesday, today, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Price action has been chopping between 15.54 and 14.90, and seems to be keeping the opportunity open for some upside potential. Expect Tuesday to be crucial in defining which path ETH will choose. Do I really want to read the rest of this? Yeah, let's just finish it. ETH will see a sell-off move should inflation be a flat or a jump higher. Although markets might still think that a drop looks granted, there is one thing traders should be aware of. Every 10 years, the inflation basket and metrics are being tweaked to copy real inflation more accurately. That tweaking already gives it a bit more weight to some headline elements such as food, clothing, and tech, all of which do not show any signs of cooling down and are even pointing to a higher valuation. The inflation number is then set to at least stay flat or marginally jump higher without considering the actual numbers. Expect a knee-jerk reaction with a knife through butter move. Wow, this guy he's a poet. Just painting pictures with words. Through butter move at 1440, where both the 55-day and the 200-day simple moving averages, the SMAs, reside before price action tanks further towards 1243, near the low for February 2021. I am starting this article. Any upside swing could arise if the inflation numbers decrease more than expected. Markets would readjust again and see this as a sign that the Federal Reserve has it wrong. Expect that shelved blah 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 off the table. Okay. Basically, this is a... Sorry, guys. I'm so cynical sometimes. Basically, this is a fancy way of saying the price could go up and the price could go down. Guys, the only reason I pull this up is just to let you, again, just to make you aware that CPI numbers are coming out here shortly, and there could be volatility in the market. If, according to this article, basically what this is saying If inflation numbers are flatlined or higher than expected, we could see a pullback in price. If inflation numbers are seemingly favorable and going down, we could potentially get a price spike. Take it with a grain of salt, y'all. I love it when crypto influencers always say, here's what I got on the charts. The price could go up, the price could go down. That's basically what this article is saying. All right, let's look at the chart one last time before I get you guys out of here. Yeah, not a lot going on. I'm going to try, it's 6:33 a.m. Eastern time right now. As I'm finishing up this video, I'm going to try and get it posted before the CPI numbers come out so you guys have this information. Aside from that, guys, per usual, that's all I got for you. If you do enjoy the content I provide here on Boring Crypto IO, please subscribe to the channel, turn on that bell for notifications, watch the videos, like the videos, and I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. I'm out of here.